Good morning, scholars. Today is Thursday, May 7th, 2020. Scholars, we've been working with addition in our word problems for our problem of the day and our time. So before we jump into our work on time today, I wanted to take a moment to solve a problem and just do a quick reminder when we're regrouping, because we've been regrouping a lot of ones, but we can also be regrouping tens. So let's take a look at this problem. This is 47 plus 62. So let's take a look at how we would solve this problem. You know that we have been taking time to draw a place value chart and really showing what we know. Today I'm going to add a hundredths place because we're going to be regrouping some tens. So I'll start with my 47 in my ones place. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then my four tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then I'm going to add my 62, 2 ones, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens. And now I'll add. So in this case, scholars, 7 plus 2 equals 9, so there's no regrouping there. But we have some regrouping action that we need to do in our tens place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tens. Remember, when we have 10 in any place value, we have to only put one digit in that place value, and then we move the other one over. So that gave me 100 and 0 tens now. So that means my sum is 109. So the sum of 47 plus 62 is 109. Remember, scholars, we don't just regroup in our ones place. We also can regroup in our tens place, and really even beyond that. But today we'll be practicing some regrouping in our tens place. Now in our time, scholars, we've been practicing reading on our analog clock. And we've been taking time to think about our hour hand, which is our shorthand, and our minute hand, which is our longhand. Remember, when we're reading our hour hand, the hour will point to a number and tell us the hour. That's the first number that we use in our time when we're writing it out. One thing we've been practicing is thinking when the hour hand is in between two numbers, which hour is it? So in this case, I have my hour hand pointing between my 2 and my 3. So which time is that? Are we going to have 2 in the hour or 3 in the hour? 2, because we always look at the hour that comes first. So the 2 comes first. Let's look at our minute hand. Remember, our minute hand, we count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Let's stop it there. So I'm going to move my hour hand back between the 2 and the 3, and my minute hand stopped at the 35. So what time is that showing? Remember, the hour is between the 2 and the 3, so it's 2. And the minute is at 35. So let's write what that's going to look like. It'll look like this. 2:35. Let's try another time. Let's move our hour hand way down over here. So what hour is our hour hand pointing to? Oops. It's pointing to the 6. So if it's pointing right at the number, then I know that's the number I'm going to use. Now let's move our minute hand just a little bit. Let's see, if we start at the 12 and only go over 1, what is that? It's 5. So the time is 6, and we say 05 because we have to have 2 numbers in our minute. So let's look at what that will look like. It'll look like this. 6, and we call this 05, even though it's actually a 0. We call that 6:05. All right, scholars, remember that our shorthand is the hour hand. It's the first number that we write, and then our longhand is the minute hand, and we count those by fives. All right, scholars, have a great day of learning.